Hey Leo, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings, and this week we're actually looking ahead at August, what's happening next month for you. We will be doing a couple of August readings this week and next, so definitely keep an eye out for those. Make sure you're subscribed and you've got your notifications on and whatnot, so that you can stay updated about those. Make sure once again you are subscribed. I love that for you guys. But today we're actually looking at your challenges in August, as well as the good stuff in August, and a bit of a general overview there. So we will have love readings if that's what you're hanging out for August. Next week I will be doing all signs over the weekend as well, so definitely keep up to date with those. Today we are using the Kawaii Lenormand primarily, but I do also have the Alice in Wonderland Oracle as well. Okay, so getting straight on into it for you, Leo. Leo, what is going on for Leo in August? August 2025 for Leo. Start, middle, and end of August for our Leos, please. I'm hearing your overview message is moving in the direction you want. Just as a general, that's just coming through very clearly. Starting the month off, we have the key. Okay, so you really are opening up new opportunities for yourself at the start of August here. There's a lot of opportunities available to you, even if you don't even see them straight away. There are actually a lot of opportunities for you in the month. And with this key energy, every door that you open leads you to a successful path for yourself. So you should choose, like, if you choose to walk through that door, you have multiple options here. There's more than one pathway open to you here. So it does feel a bit like a turning point for you here in your life, Leo, of kind of like choosing which direction you want to go from here on out. Am I walking in a direction that I want to walk here, or should I take advantage of that opportunity while it's there? Should I grab this opportunity? Should I, so I do feel as though there's some, it does feel like at least 3 separate opportunities occurring around the start of August here, that it's kind of like, do I want to take this? Do I want to take that? You've got options, I feel, here with the opportunities around you. So multiple areas of life and things like that as well. The middle of the month, we see the ship. So definitely could be some opportunities to travel throughout August as well. The ship is the travel card. I am picking up strongly that that's talking more so about travel, but it really is, ultimately at the end of the day, it's like choosing the journey that you wish to undertake. Where do I want my journey in life to take me? Where, if I feel as though I'm not steering my life in the right direction, this is my chance to, turn around and take different opportunities and create different opportunities for myself to make that adventure, steer back into a direction that I'm happier with here. But I do definitely feel a lot of you, there may be a specific opportunity to travel, more so around the start to the middle of the month with the traveling there. It may just be, short travel. It may not be, like a huge big trip or anything like that. But I do feel as though you may be sort of having an opportunity to, even if you're not actually traveling in August, but it might be an opportunity just to like book a trip kind of thing, to book travel, or to plan a travel kind of thing, or plan an experience. It does feel like an experience is very connected to the travel. So you may be going somewhere very specific for an experience, not just for the sake of traveling somewhere. It may be connected to a specific experience that you're wanting to have. So, it's kind of that thing of like, for me personally, I've never seen snow. Okay, so for me, in that example, the experience I might be wanting to have is to see snow and to be in the snow. So, I could be planning a trip to go to the snow, that kind of thing. So that's sort of as an example there, Leo. We do see the crossroads finishing August off for you there. So definitely a lot of choices for you this month. It's definitely looking at, starting this journey of what path am I on? what path do I want to be on with my life? Like I said, it does feel like a big turning point. We turn that key at the start of the month, and it really sets this journey in place of which direction we're going in our life here. So if you feel as though there's certain things in your life that you're not 100% happy with, this is the opportunity to shift that direction and change, make better choices and make better decisions that are more in line with where you want to be in the future. Okay, so pretty straightforward message there, Leo. But we'll have a look at the challenges that you're facing throughout the month. What are the challenges for Leo throughout August? What are the challenges for Leo throughout August, please? Whew, Leo. This is going to be very specific. This may not resonate for each and every one of you, okay? This is a relationship that you have lost, okay? We have the ring and then the mice, okay? So we see relationships and we see loss. We see the past with the mice there. Something that it probably stressed you out. The relationship itself stressed you out a lot, I feel, more so than the loss of that relationship. Maybe both. Maybe it was the loss that stressed you out more so. But I feel like it was more so the relationship that stressed you out. This is going to be a challenge for you this month. It's not telling me the because, but it is telling me that this lost relationship is going to be a challenge. It is definitely in the past. So this is somebody you haven't spoken to for quite a while, I feel, for a lot of you here. It is Mercury retrograde. We do quite often see, the return, is a strong theme throughout Mercury retrograde where people from our past come back around. And that's kind of what this feels like. Someone sort of showing up back into your life that, you had lost or closed the door on, sort of thing. Why? I just want to know why before we move into advice for that. Why is this person coming back into Leo's life in August, please? Why is this Leo's challenge in August, please? To see how you deal with it. We have the whip. So it's to see how you deal with the trouble, the tension, it may because for some of you this person may not even show up. Okay, it's just the thought of them or feelings associated with that are coming back around, and that's why this past lost relationship is your biggest challenge this month, because you're sort of dealing with the part of me wants to say the trauma of that relationship, to be honest. And it doesn't necessarily need to be like a romantic relationship. This could be, a family member you've had a break, like a break free from, or, a past friend and things, like a past coworker even that you had dramas with. It does just feel like it's a drama, creating drama within yourself, conflicted energy within yourself about how are you going to deal with this trouble, this tension within you. Are you going to punish yourself for this or not? That kind of thing. So it kind of feels a bit like a test. We're gonna, it's like I said, even if it's not a traumatic connection here, that's how it's kind of being perceived in your energy, because it's like a test to see, are you going to be drawn back into the conflict, or are you dealing with that in a new kind of way than what you have in the past? Are you able to, not punish yourself over your role in that thing? Are you going to get drawn into a verbal argument with this person? For some of you, it could be just a verbal argument kind of thing as well, that, someone is just trying to stir you up and argue with you about something, or just start a fight kind of thing. So just be aware of that. to start with, but we'll have a look at the advice to overcome your challenges this month. Advice to Leo on overcoming challenges throughout August, please. How does Leo overcome their challenge in August? Stable in who you are. We have the feminine in the house. Be stable in who you are. And I'm not talking about who you were when this person was lost to you. I'm talking about who you are right now, Leo. You're not the same person that you were when you had that person in your life. You need to be very secure and stable in who you are now. You're kind of keeping to your own little bubble here, relying on your little safety bubble, which is, your close friends, your close family, the people that care about you and you care about. This is very emotional energy as well with the feminine, but it's nurturing those emotions. It's not shying away from the conflict that this brings up in you. It's actually more, nurturing those feelings and accepting those in order to pass this test, I suppose. Be very stable in the fact that I am not the same person that easily rose to drama back then. I'm not the same person that got involved in that conflict, in that fight. I'm a different person now. I'm able to deal with this in different ways. That I'm stable in who I am and what I want and what I deserve in my life, and it's not this. I feel like it's a very straightforward message of, and it's not this. So I don't feel as though this is actually impacting you, other than testing you, so to speak, this month. To be completely honest, it's kind of to reassure yourself and remind yourself of, you're immovable. You're an immovable force. You cannot be shaken by the reemergence of this this theme in your life. That this you know where you're going from here. You're making those choices that I want to walk a better path and I want to go on, take more better opportunities in my life rather than being drawn into the same negative opportunities that I might have been tempted to draw into in the past. All right. What's the good stuff for Leo in August? The good stuff coming in for Leo in August. Okay. You can't go back to yesterday. And I think that's very, very interesting with what we just saw. That this is you standing strong, saying, do you know what? I'm not going back to who I was yesterday. I'm a brand new version of myself. Just one moment, Leo. Sorry, Leo, as you could probably tell, my son getting a bit loud there in the background. But it talks about being very muchly in the present, living in the present moment and being who you are now, not who you were yesterday. So being proud of who you are now and knowing that you are not trapped in that version of yourself that you maybe once were. We also see clock time coming through. Okay, so I know these holographic cards are a little bit fun to see the image of there, but time, pressure, in a rush. All right, so feeling a little bit more controlled over the time that you have to spend and where you're going with your time and what you're doing with your time. You're being more present in time, that kind of stuff. You're spending a little bit more time being very muchly in the moment and focusing on what's here and what's moving forward. We're not looking back anymore. We're focusing on the time that we have now and yet to come. We're not focusing on the time that's already been and gone. That's been and gone. We can't change that now. So being proud of yourself for that, Leo, is part of the good stuff for you. The good stuff for Leo in August. Clarifying the good stuff for Leo in August, please. Once again, pretty solid, straightforward messages for you today. We have the clouds and then the stork coming through here first. So that straight away, it sort of tells me that, the stork stirs up new perspectives, new ideas, new ways of doing things in order to create new energy within ourselves and move forward in new ways. So your thoughts are getting stirred up here. The way that you overthink things is getting stirred up here, and you're, shifting perspectives a little bit. So every time I see the clouds and the stork come through together, together, it really does talk about like a shifting perspective, coming up with new ideas on how to think about things, and moving forward rather than thinking everything over negatively. We're thinking, hang on, well, what about the positive? What about that? And you're not allowing yourself to get confused by overthinking all the negative stuff. You're moving forward and changing the way that you're thinking, which is, changing perspective and changing the way we are thinking is part of, maturing and growing up and moving forward with our life. So it's definitely a positive energy there. We do see the clover as well. So a lot of short-term success this month for you. I do feel as though that's just general good luck for a lot of you. You may be just having sort of general good luck when it comes to money, especially. It's kind of that energy of you walk down the street and you find $5 note on the side of the street. You I don't suggest gambling. Don't gamble, Leo, but you gamble and then you win. That kind of thing. But it's a very short-term, short-lived luck, but it is good luck. Fortune on your side, taking a risk, taking a gamble, investing in yourself, having new ideas on what to invest in within your life in general. So investing in new pathways, new options for yourself, new journeys that you're going to undertake in your life here. So very positive kind of reading for you, to be completely honest here, Leo. That is actually, shifting energies, a turning point into changing perspectives this month and moving towards better things for yourself. I love it for you. But that's what we have for you. You're more than welcome to check other placements, but definitely subscribe so you keep up to date with the other readings. We will be doing more August readings in the coming days and week. So hopefully I'll see you all then.